Steven Spitz. Steve, you're not muted or anything. Oh, wait, but I can't hear you. Rich, I'm going to try to bring everybody on.
Okay, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, there isn't anybody else. Oh, wait, there's another Richard. This might be Pate. Richard Paker, I can't believe it. Can you hear me? I think you're, Rich, your microphone is off. It's the lower right, I think, the microphone with the line through it. You got to tap it. Yeah, I can just see your lips moving. Steve, you're muted too. But you can unmute. Pake, it should be on the bottom of your screen, a microphone with a red line.
I can hear you. Hear me?
Now I can hear you, Steve Spitz.
Hi, guys.
Rich Murray is on. It's Richard Paker.
Richard Paker.
I really don't know. I think Carrie couldn't make it, or I'm not sure who's going to be here. I never know until we do one of these.
Sounds good.
Richard Paker, you can hear me though, right? Yeah, you're shaking your head. We can see you, but we can't hear you because your microphone is off. Man, I haven't talked to that man in 50 years.
Maybe
Yeah.
Richard, maybe Rich Baker's still suffering from the old cap routine in Mrs. Dudich's class, in Mrs. Panis' class.
Knocked him on the head, huh?
What's that all about?
Do you remember that day? Oh
Wait a
man,
minute. Say it again. Is that
I
when
wonder
we were
if
going to
I
jump
wish-
out the windows?
you
Rich,
don't
you
remember
did,
that?
did you have clutch too?
You sure, Rich?
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, most of us did.
Can you hear me now, David?
Richard, we can hear you.
Can hear
You're
you.
on, Mr.
All
Baker.
right.
It's been like
Welcome.
55 years, man.
That's right. Almost graduation time.
Are you, Richard, are you retired?
Yeah,
Didn't you work in a prison or something, or?
well, I did at the, that's where I ended up retiring from, but I had a advertising business and I sold that, and then I got a job in a prison accidentally.
Okay.
Where do you live at? Where you living, Richard?
I live in Missouri, Washington, Missouri.
Oh,
Hey, Corey. Sorry, guys. I'll be back.
Where's that?
yeah. Where?
Is it close to St. Louis?
Can you hear us, Richard?
Richard Paker.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We were wondering where that what was it? Lawrence?
Orange, Washington, Missouri. Where's that by?
Oh, it's outside of St. Louis, about 50 miles.
Oh, okay.
Richard Murray.
That's where we run this. So when we get a chance, I've got to tell the story about the gun caps that we glued to Richard's feet
Wow.
in 6th grade in Mrs. Dudich's class.
Wow. Don't remember. You'll have
Oh
to
my God,
refresh.
that was the greatest story of grammar school. Totally.
You'll have to refresh my memory.
Oh man, it was traumatizing for you. For us, it was great fun. But we'll get Dave's permission because it takes like 30 seconds to tell it. And I don't want to take up all the time.
Sure. why not. Richard Murray, where are you at? You still south?
Yeah, I live in Ovalon. No, in third Cicero.
Yeah.
Been here quite a while.
Yeah, I'm up north. Been here quite a while too.
Where are you living, Steve?
Me, I'm in Buffalo Grove.
That's what I thought. I know when I saw you at Botanic Gardens. I knew
Yeah,
you were
that
on the
one
north
time.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work out in Buffalo Grove for one of my dad's subcontractors.
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo Grove Estates, it was called in the 70s.
Yeah. Well, I've been out here since 1978. Hard to-
Wow.
Yeah.
You've seen Buffalo Grove change a lot.
Yeah. There are a lot of our South Side people out here who were around.
Well, Buffalo Grove is a nice area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
A
Running.
lot of Cubs fans.
Pardon?
Well, there's a lot of Cubs fans everywhere, Richard.
St.
I had,
Louis.
out here in 2016, we had 25 people at a friend of mine's house watching this World Series, all 7 games.
Yeah.
It was a huge party. Every time they played in the World Series, it was a big deal. And I brought my popcorn maker from the 1970s and air pop popcorn every night.
We
You
all
know, the
come from-
yellow air popper they used to make?
No.
Hey, Richard, you still with the dog rescue? With
What's
German
that?
Shepherds? Are you with the dog rescue group with German Shepherds?
Oh, yeah, well, I try to help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You put some nice pictures on there.
Whenever I see a shepherd in the need of a home, I try to broadcast it. I
nice
love
one.
German shepherds.
Who we missing there?
All right, you want to see a little nostalgia from the 70s? Check this out.
Oh, you got your popcorn?
Does it still work?
Can you see it?
Yeah. Does it still work?
Yeah, I still make pop.
Hey, Corey.
There's Corey Buzill.
Those guys gave me a huge hard time for bringing that
I
thing.
think we
to
got
the
Mitchell
World
Palmer
Series.
coming.
Mitchell.
Mitchell Palmer is in. So I missed the last 5 minutes. Mitchell, you got to unmute.
We're just talking about you. That's all.
Hey, Corey. Hey, Mitch.
Hey,
Corey. Hey, Mitchell.
Corey, unmute.
Hey.
how are you guys doing? You old farts?
So Richard
Hey,
Baker,
speak for yourself.
And you're all older than me.
hang on
So-
one sec. I want to know, Richard Baker, do you remember everybody? Do you remember Platt, Spitz?
I don't know anybody anymore.
Richard?
I mean,
How about
Baker?
Rich Murray?
What do you mean?
who's wearing a sock shirt?
Sock shirt.
Socks.
White Sox.
Oh,
It's Mitchell Palmer.
Mitchell Palmer. Okay.
My hat is a White Sox hat from the 1920s.
You remember Corey Buzill? No?
Hey,
Yeah.
Corey.
He's right next to you on the screen.
You got to remember me, Rich.
where's his dog?
All right, who's got the dog?
Oh, I do. Yeah, he just like this happy barking at the window.
David, I just sent you an email. Did you get that? David,
Oh, you did?
Hey, Dave.
sent you an email.
Okay, hang on. Let me look.
I don't know. I'll send some memorabilia that I don't know where I got it.
Oh, really? Cool. I could have posted it tonight, but it might take too long.
I don't know how to do that. I sent it to you.
So I wanted to tell Richard Baker, we did a Zoom with about, I don't know, 35 kids, was it? back in January, we did a big one with a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you're interested, I can send you the link to it if you want to watch it. It's up to
Oh,
you.
I've watched it already.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, I did
Oh,
send it
yeah.
to you. Okay. Then you
Yeah.
could see what everybody looked like.
Right. I just,
Everybody's still,
but you know, I've already forgot whose face belongs to, you know, who, so.
Sure.
Hey, Dave.
That's what happens when you're getting old. Yeah.
That's it.
everybody still with us from that time? Nobody's passed on?
I hope. All I know is my memory is going bad.
You
So
never know these days. I don't know.
Are all you guys 70 already?
no,
Oh,
Not yet.
obviously
Soon.
you are.
This year, aren't you? Gonna be 70?
in October.
October.
Well, I just turned 69 a couple weeks ago. So
Oh,
Oh,
man,
wow,
you're
youngster.
killing us here.
I'm a big,
We're the same age now, so it don't matter.
so I'm happy to see that you guys turned 70 first. Be my guest.
Boy, Gavalt.
How about the vaccine? Is everybody getting the vaccine yet?
Yeah, I've gotten already. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's done too.
Rich, you're
Yeah.
done? Good.
Yeah.
Didn't, I know. Paik, did you get it yet? Richard Paker, did you get the vaccine?
I'm sorry. How do you turn the volume up? Can you tell me?
Whoa, that I can't tell you because it's on your computer.
Oh,
Top of your keyboard, Mary?
You should have something at the bottom.
bottom.
Yeah, you should have an up arrow and a
It's
down
a-
arrow.
On your
Up
keyboard.
and down arrow, it's where it says stop video. I think you can, and then it should control the volume.
Well, there is an
Ah.
audio, but I have separate speakers that I use.
Yeah, on your computer.
I see video.
Hey, Dave, I
Yeah,
have a request when you get a moment. I got this funny story I can't wait to tell about Richard
Tell it.
Baker.
We're waiting.
go ahead, man.
All right, so everybody ready for a short story?
Okay.
Okay, this is the way I remember it. Might not have happened this way. Maybe Richard doesn't remember it at all. But in Mrs. Dudich's class in 6th grade, we split gym time with Sheehan, and half the kids went to Sheehan's gym class and half stayed in Dudich's room. So Robbie, I think it was Robbie Robbins, because he was always had the worst ideas. But Robbie Robbins and a couple other of us decided to put those little sticky, remember those caps that went in the cap gun?
Oh, yes,
Well, they
yeah.
had like a pad,
Like
and on it, they had all little round ones, and you could
Yes.
take them off and stick them on stuff. So we decided, well, what would be a great idea to stick them all over Paker's shoes on the bottom. So when he came back from gym, he got his street shoes out of the locker, and we knew he was going to Panis's class or something. Panis was, oh, I know what it was. So we knew he was coming back in class, and as soon as he walked on those things in the hallway, they'd start popping. So he got in a world of shit. Panis came down the hall and yelled at him up and down.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine that.
And Robbie
You were
Robbins
there.
and me and Dave
Yeah, I remember.
Gerson and Lowenthal, we were just rolling on the floor. We were trying to hold our mouth so we didn't get caught.
Boys will be boys.
I always remember that story. I love that. Sorry
Uh,
to make you a guinea pig, Rich, but
You were
Yeah,
recreating the
It's
scene.
okay, that's funny.
You were recreating the scene in Holiday Inn with Fred Astaire with the firecrackers. You know, he was dancing it with her.
right. Anyway, thanks for listening. That was my favorite story. And as soon as I saw Richard, I was going to tell it.
Well,
So-
thank you.
If
That was a
everybody,
good one.
if everyone's seen that meeting from January, I showed a lot of pictures, which I didn't want to do because that took up so much time. We didn't get to talk. But if you guys say like Rich Murray, probably you haven't told everybody what you've been doing. Paker, we are getting a little bit of, because these guys were already in a couple of Zooms. So why don't you take a minute and fill us in on You know, what have you been doing since, what, grammar school, I guess?
1965.
Yeah.
What have you been doing since
Becky
65?
remember it all.
60 seconds.
65 years and 60 seconds.
Jesus.
Oh, I don't think you can.
Well, he worked for CTA for 37.5 years. Became a supervisor there. Then retired 8 years ago.
That was CTA, right?
Yes, CTA.
Oh, I went to your retirement party, I remember.
Yeah, you were there.
So you were at the real CTA, not the Chicago Transit Authority. The rock and
What
roll
was
group.
that?
Yeah.
Sell shops.
Not the group.
79th was Benson's.
Wow.
Really?
So you worked south.
Just right off the Dan Ryan at 79th.
Do you guys remember his sister, Kathy?
I do.
She was a year behind us.
Yeah.
And I don't remember Mary Ann being there, though.
Now, Mary Ann was cool. I don't know if she was there or not.
I don't think she went there. Philip, I don't think went there either.
No, Phil was there. You talked to him. I remember you
No,
talked to
I
Phil.
meant at Caldwell.
Oh, Caldwell?
Did they go to Caldwell?
Yeah.
Oh, they
Did
did.
it-
Okay.
Did any of us seven graduate from Bowen?
No.
Did what?
Did you graduate from Bowen, Mitchell?
No,
None of us did, huh? Everybody moved.
I didn't.
senior
I
year
did.
moved. Senior year.
I talked to my cousin, who was a year behind me. He lived on 84th and Jeffrey, and he spent 3 years there. I don't know that many of us. There were a few of our friends that graduated, but I don't know.
Oh,
any.
yeah. Yeah.
I think Randy Sullivan graduated from Bowen.
I was there 3 years. I was there 3
Yeah,
years.
I was 3 also. Corey was 3, I know.
Rob and
Two
I.
for me.
Those are 3.
Corey, how many years did you go?
3.
3. Yeah, Corey was up north by me.
Corey moved to Skokie, I think, then, right?
Yeah.
We moved south.
Jerry Kotlick was in my senior class, in my suburban senior year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And Richard Paker, you left like what, 5th grade or something? Or?
No.
No, I left Bowen as a freshman.
Oh, you graduated with us. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how many people didn't finish from our grade school at Bowen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a lot
Well,
of everybody moved pretty much.
My parents would have stayed, but my younger sister was going to be a freshman, and they said, "You're not going to Bowen."
Yeah.
So
Well, my 2 younger brothers were still at Caldwell. It was like 95% black. My one brother, he was getting beat up every day, so we had to move.
yeah,
When you said still at Caldwell, I thought you really meant it, like in real time.
No. Well, we were there, but they were still
I
in
was
grade school
saying, like,
younger.
that puts Norley to shame.
Rob Platt and I, it was year 2000, we went to Caldwell and stayed there for like an hour or two visiting.
Yeah.
And then we went to the kindergarten room. I don't know if you guys remember the kindergarten room that had what did it have? The coat racks along the wall. You put your coat on there when you get in.
I think so. I remember vaguely.
And your
Yeah, I still remember sitting on the floor singing in kindergarten with Gerson and Lowenthal. I still remember sitting on the floor and singing songs with the teacher. And that was like when we were 5 freaking years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
I came in first grade.
I can remember it like yesterday.
What song was it?
Well, I don't remember the song, but it's visual. I have like a really good visual memory, but everything else is shot. But visually, I can remember shit from when I was 3 years old.
I remember sitting on the floor and Ellen Grossman was pulling my hair. And I kept complaining, "Stop pulling my hair." I kind of wish I still had it, but anyway.
Yeah. Hey, don't, David, don't.
You got more than we do. You got the most hair. No, Richard Murphy got a good.
Put it back.
Oh, I think Richard's got the most hair, Murray,
Yeah,
not
looks
Baker.
like it.
Oh, you just got a cut too.
No, Corey.
I just got it cut too.
Hey, I got a question for Baker. Did you live down out by Howie Lowenthal's house?
Right across the street.
Across the
That's
street.
what I thought.
I remember.
Because I
that.
remember Howie and you were pretty good friends, weren't you?
Where would you live? Where'd you live, Richard? Where'd you live?
He-
On
Baker?
84th Street, 84th and Kagir.
You were right
Oh,
near
right.
here. Howie was.
Right near the school, right across the street from the school, just about.
Yeah,
No,
No, farther
I
down.
was
Couple
across,
blocks.
from-
Two
I was
blocks.
across the school at 86th Street.
Well, I'm saying the school was 8546, 84th is not that far away.
no, we walked every day.
Yeah.
Across the street.
And then I think that Craig Detchen lived right down the street from you.
Who was that?
Craig Detchen?
Greg Detchen.
Yeah, he lives somewhere over there.
Oh,
I
that's a-
remember that name.
You remember him? He was
Yeah.
at, Rich, you were at the 40th?
I'm sorry?
One of them, yeah.
Weren't you at the 40th reunion?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Craig was there.
Did all you guys,
Only for the Caldwell night, though.
did all you guys live north of 87th Street?
I did.
I lived at 88th.
I did.
You were 88th?
Yeah, 88th in Ridgeland.
Oh, you were a couple, I was 88th in Constance, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I remember where you lived.
Yeah, right around the corner from Robbie Robbins. He was 88th in Bennett.
Yeah, oh, that's Robbie Robbins. I got in a lot of trouble at Robbie Robbins' house. Oh my God. If anything could go south, Robbie would create it.
Hey, real quick, if this goes over 30 minutes, they cut us off.
Okay,
You can click back on. You have to give me a minute or two and I'll go back on and you can click back on.
Same
If you
stuff.
want to go longer. Also, I'm recording it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no, shit.
uh-oh.
Why didn't you tell us?
Don't
Who,
swear.
who else did you invite?
No ladies.
Hey, don't badmouth anybody.
Yeah, Dave, who else did you invite?
We
okay,
can
so-
watch it again. It looked like brand new.
You what?
Look, watch it again. I won't think it's all new stuff.
We forgot what we said.
I invited Tyree Momi. I invited
Oh, really?
Gary Shoda. I invited Craig Detchen. And I think Carrie Newsbaum was the only other one.
No
Yeah.
girls, no ladies.
Nah.
Because they never
Good
invited us.
What about Doug Johnson?
Oh, I invited Doug. Ooh.
He was on, he was with us last time we did.
Yeah, he came on last
Big
week.
one, though. Yeah, he did. You know, some people get the time confused because it's 4 time zones or whatever.
Jeez.
Like I'm 2 hours behind you guys and Doug is an hour
Ahead.
later, I think, right?
You're in
Yeah, you know,
California?
if I hadn't had it in my
I'm
phone
in
calendar,
California.
I would have, I thought it was at 7, and then my phone calendar, I put it in there last week. And it was at 5. I would have missed it totally.
Oh,
5 your time. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was
Hey,
thinking,
How you like California?
It's beautiful. Right now, we're already in the 80s and the 90s. And
Thanks.
we actually hit 100, 2 or 3 days already.
Rough,
so
rough, David.
You have to keep out of the sun, you know, sometimes. It's right. in the
That's a,
desert.
David, that's rough. That's, I feel for you. It's rough.
But it's beautiful. I gotta tell you, it's really
A
beautiful.
lot of activities by you?
Pardon?
A lot of things to do around you?
Who around?
Do we have a lot of places to go or?
Well, it's not like Chicago, you know, we like to go to theater and stuff and everything's closed. But they just, maybe like you guys, they open the restaurants, most of them now. So you can.
How long
take
will you
out-
be there?
You could take out or you can eat in now.
When do you come back?
I'm leaving next week, or I'm leaving at the end of this week. I'm coming back.
Okay.
I'll be back for the summer and then I'm leaving again in October.
Eileen coming with you?
Yeah, right. And the 3 cats. We got the 3 cats with us. They're coming on the airplane Saturday.
Wow.
Well,
They're scared.
They go on board with you or?
They come under our seat, like
Well,
under the seat. You gotta pay, you gotta buy them a half a seat though. They have to
Do
pay.
you?
They have to pay, yeah.
Do they have any way of earning an income?
Not at this time.
I will be in California in June and end of July or August. My younger daughter is pregnant with her first.
Well, congratulations.
Where is she?
They live in LA,
Oh, okay.
live in West Hollywood. And so she's having her first very end of July. And I'm surprising them on Father's Day weekend. I'm going out there myself, surprised. They don't know they're coming.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
Is that your first one?
Well, my wife, we have two grandchildren here. Technically, they're my step grandchildren, but I don't consider them they're my granddaughters, you know. I mean, it's second marriage. My first wife, obviously died, and she died. So Judy and I have been together coming up 19 years now. So
Wow.
Nice.
for you.
Congratulations many times.
yeah, so yeah, so we're getting ready for bat mitzvah next month for the 13-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
And the 10-year-old and is hanging on to her sister and playing softball and all that kind of stuff.
Where's, you said your first wife passed away?
But yeah, passed away back in '99 of breast cancer.
Wow. Did,
Oh,
Sorry to
was she
hear
from
that.
South too? Was she South Side too?
She grew up in Park Forest. My first wife. She grew up in Park Forest. Went to Rich East.
Hmm.
So yeah, she died in '99, and then we got married in '02.
Sorry.
I think
So, yeah.
I told you guys my daughter-in-law is the daughter of Barbara Levin. So all these old girls, ladies that we know, she still sees. So I hear about all of them, many of them, because they have a Zoom. My wife goes on. Marcia Ingwer and Diane and
Yeah, Diane Gorbian. Huh?
Barbara Rossman and Barbara and a few others. So I find out what's going on with all these old ladies.
Cool. All right,
Hey,
it's about to go off. What do we have to do, David?
they're not old ladies. Come
If it
on.
goes off, then try to click on that link I sent you again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on first, and then you can come on after me.
Okay.
Because
If you guys want to track anybody, let me know.
they're real chintzy with the time. And I don't want to say it's.
I thought it was 40 minutes.
Maybe
40,
you're
yeah.
right. Maybe it is. Did you see something come up? The time? Oh, okay. I haven't either.
You usually do, don't you?
I thought it's usually 40 minutes is the
Yeah.
The big one we did at Caldwell was on Leslie Schnitzer's account. She has an account, so you can go unlimited. No time limit.
That's nice.
Yeah, but she pays, you know.
right.
Well, anybody got any other memories to share?
I'd
Oh,
like to
yeah.
ask,
Corey's got one.
well, I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask if anybody here remembers one of our classmates named Clow.
Oh, Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Clark, sure.
Yes.
I was really close with him.
Eddie.
Did you know him well, Robert?
Yeah, I was real close with him for about probably a year or so.
Eddie
We hung out
Clow.
all the time.
Yeah.
You knew him too, Mitch?
Well, I knew who I could
Oh, no,
picture him,
yeah.
but I never stayed in touch with him. But
Yeah, the reason why I was asking, because I got in a fight with the guy in 1961. It was the only the real fight I was ever in at Caldwell. And he almost killed me, and my face looked like a geographical map when he got done with me. And I never saw the guy again. I never heard of him again. And I didn't even know he ever went to Caldwell after that.
Yeah.
And I was wondering what kind of a guy he was, if you remembered, Robert.
Yeah. He was really a good friend of mine. He was a pretty nice guy, but he was tough as nails, man. I wouldn't want to get in a fight with him. I mean, I was his friend, so I was good. But he wasn't like, I don't remember him being mean, but if you picked a fight with him, you'd probably on the losing end.
that's
Corey, you.
And he was very, I mean, his parents were very, very, compared to the rest of us, they were pretty poor, because he lived in a dog of a house over on,
It was on like Constance or Bennett, like 84th or something like that.
yeah, exactly. And it was
By
just a-
Norcott, somewhere over there.
yeah, it was right by Norcott's house.
That was a house too where he lived.
Good memory. Yeah, I think his parents were pretty, like, they weren't making a lot of money at the time, because the house was, I remember going over to his house, and it was like was one of these houses that, your dozer would come in and just tear it down and build a new house there or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the other houses were all, they were brick and they were all pretty, they were all about the same, really.
Tom Berger lived in one of those clapboard houses, I think. Tom Berger and Robert Norcott lived in houses like that.
Norcott did.
Yeah, they must have been built like after, I don't know.
They were like wood on the side of the house, like slab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had tar paper roofs.
Roofs, yeah. like
Oh,
the-
really?
Yeah.
Squatter house.
So what did you get in a fight with Eddie Clow about?
You know, somebody pushed me into him and he punched me in the face. And the big crowd of kids was around and they all started saying, hit him, Corey, hit him, and
Was this after school?
You listen.
no, this was on a Sunday afternoon. It was on a Sunday afternoon and it was cold. It was, I think, in March 1961. And
On the playground?
yeah, it was in the playground. And Norcott came down there with Frank Gallman and Clow. Those three guys came down together. And Clow was challenging everybody to a fight. And everybody was crowded around him. And Clow said, who wants to fight me? Who wants to fight me? And I didn't want to fight, but I was just there to watch a fight. And,
Somebody's fight.
suddenly somebody pushed me from behind into him. Somebody came up, snuck up behind me. And to this day, I think it must have been Norcott because he was like really mischievous. And somebody pushed me into Clow, and Clow knew, he saw that somebody pushed me into him. He knew I didn't do it deliberately, and he socked me in the face. I socked him back. He socked me again, and my hat went flying off. I had one of those old-fashioned hats with the ear flaps that snaps under your chin, and my hat went flying, and then the fight probably only lasted about 25 or 30 seconds. And I only got I was punching him as hard as I could in the face. He looked like he was almost enjoying it, though. He was a tough guy. And
Years old, yeah.
the next thing I know, I'm waking up. I'm on the ground and I'm waking up. I'm laying flat on my back. I'm waking up. And everybody was gone. Most of the people were gone. It was strange because I said, where is everybody? There was a big crowd around cheering, during the fight. And I woke up, everybody disappeared except for Scott Reed's two little brothers and a few other little kids. And I said, where'd everybody go? They said Danny Wallach came. I don't know if you guys remember Danny Wallach,
Yeah.
but he was in the Caldwel class ahead of us, 1 year ahead of us.
With your brother, yeah.
And he lived like near Benetton in 84th. And he was friends with my older brother who was in his class, and Danny knew me, and they said Danny pulled Clow off me, and they started fighting, and the fight moved down into an alley, a nearby alley across the street from Kaldwel, and the kids told me what happened. They said that when Clow had me down, he was choking me, and he asked the kids, he asked all the kids who were watching, he said, who's got a pocket knife? He said, I want to cut this kid's throat. And I might owe my life to Danny Wallach, and I tried to say thank you to him after that, and he never wanted to talk about the incident, and that was like the only real fight I was ever in, and it was always a mystery to me, who this guy Clow was, but now I know. Now I'm
that's a hairy story, Corey.
It's hard to remember when you're unconscious.
yeah, I was out cold.
I know it's funny because I don't remember Eddie Clow as being a mean guy, but I wasn't friends with him for more than maybe a school year, and then I think he moved.
You did bring up a good subject, though. I do miss the alleys. We used to have a lot of fun in the alley.
Yeah, they were pretty dirty, though, really, if you go back there.
I remember, I don't know if Rich remembers, but even before they paved them, they were dirt.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Rich and I lived across from each other. and the
I
alley.
remember going from your house, Dave, to Richards and back and forth.
Yeah, we were right across.
Well, we spent a lot of time in the alley.
Yeah, the alley was
Yeah,
our
we spent a
hangout.
lot of time in the alley. That's right, we
Yeah.
did.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
I was always on the playground. It's right across the street from my house. It's,
Oh,
no backyard. We just went across the street.
Did you live by Karen Weitzman's block, or did you live on the other
Yeah,
side? of the
right
street?
next to, she was right next door.
Oh, okay.
We used to
In the
talk,
apartment?
we used to talk in the, yeah, an apartment, in the windows, because her, yeah, they were next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember right, there were like 3 apartments in a row.
Yeah, there were 4 of them, yeah. And then 'cause
Okay.
Sandra Walzak was in one, Karen Weissman was in one, I was in the other one. There were a bunch of kids in all of them.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, guys, it's gonna cut me off, but here comes Dougie Johnson real quick.
Oh, hey,
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 hey, Doug.
It's gonna cut us off, but I'm gonna come back on again if you want.
so what do we do? The same?
I guess you click the same link, but I gotta go on before you.
Oh,
It's gonna cut me off in 2.5 minutes.
yeah, it says 2 minutes, yeah.
2.5 minutes. This thing will be over in 2.5 minutes. It's
Doug, you're
Top Gun.
muted. Now Doug's on.
Hi,
Audio.
boys.
From Florida.
Hey, Doug Johnson, yeah.
I was too busy celebrating my birthday Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh,
Whoa.
Happy
3
birthday,
days.
70?
Every birthday.
70,
Yeah.
Friday was his birthday.
all right, he made it, all right.
Doug, do you remember Richard Paker?
Yeah.
He's right in the middle square, Hollywood Square.
Hold on, let me get all the squares in.
We don't forget anybody, huh?
Hold on here.
Hard to forget people from Caldwell. I mean, we spent so much time together.
And we still can't figure out who the 7th grade.
7th grade teacher.
was. The third
Well,
one.
Look, David, look what I sent you. I sent you this booklet here. I don't know if you can put it on the share the screen or however you do that,
I can give you share screen.
because
Oh, wait, that's on your computer.
it's a directory. I don't know where I got this. It's a civic award assembly, June 8th, 1965. And it's a program. See if you can put it on here, David. But it has a teacher, Mrs. H. Hammond, we know who that was, Mrs. M. Shawls, who I think is a 7th grade teacher.
Mrs. Shawls.
Wait a
If you
minute.
can read that, I
Yeah,
don't know.
push it up to the camera. I can't do anything. I have to put it into my computer first.
Oh, even from the email?
Yeah, I'd have to do it, but now I see yours though.
So
Wow. Schultz. Somebody else.
I have
said
no
that
idea where I
about
got this.
Schultz.
But there's a little note on the bottom here.
Dear Marion, play a march for the monitors on the stage. Thank you for everything. If I said more, I would cry.
What
Jay,
it is,
who is?
I don't
Jay?
know. I found this in my junk.
Wow, you stole some good stuff.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be fun to to post that, you know?
I can
Yeah,
email
David,
it to you guys.
Yeah. I also found this.
Oh, I like those.
Whoa, I love that.
yeah.
Some of those are on the internet.
I got-
Who else is 70 in this group? Anybody?
What?
There's
Who else is
8 of
70?
us. It's just 8, Doug, small. So.
But is
it's gonna
anybody-
cut me
anybody say-
off. It's gonna cut me off and then I'm gonna come back
Yeah.
on again.